Every 40 seconds, someone in the United States experiences a stroke. It is a sobering statistic, representing a threat that can feel both distant and unpredictable. But what if the ability to significantly reduce your risk was not in a pharmacy, but already in your kitchen? What if you could build a protective shield for your brain, one well-planned meal at a time? In this video, we will explore the 5 most effective foods from the Mediterranean diet that are scientifically validated to help protect your brain from stroke. We will move beyond general advice to explain the specific nutrients that make these foods so beneficial. This is not simply about healthy eating. It is about understanding the mechanisms behind the foods that can preserve your health. We will break down the science in a clear and actionable way so you can begin taking control of your well-being today. By the end of our discussion, you will have a clear, evidence-based plan for fortifying your body's defenses against a leading cause of death and disability. The Mediterranean diet is not a passing trend. It is a time-tested lifestyle, a culinary heritage from regions like Greece and southern Italy, where rates of heart disease have historically been low. Modern science has examined this diet extensively, and the findings are remarkable, especially for stroke prevention. Large-scale studies and meta-analyses have confirmed that adherence to a Mediterranean-style diet is associated with a lower risk of stroke. While the exact numbers vary between studies, the latest comprehensive analyses suggest a notable risk reduction of around 12% for those with the highest adherence. What is the diet's secret? It is not one single ingredient. Its power lies in a symphony of nutrients working in concert to combat the root causes of stroke. This dietary pattern helps to lower high blood pressure, reduce harmful cholesterol, fight chronic inflammation, and protect delicate blood vessels from damage. It is a holistic approach to eating that emphasizes whole, nutrient-dense foods. Today, we focus on the 5 key food groups in this pattern, the ones packed with the specific brain-protecting compounds that give the Mediterranean diet its stroke-fighting advantage. First on our list, and the undisputed cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet, is extra virgin olive oil. This is not merely a cooking oil. It is a vital component for arterial and brain health. For centuries, it has been the principal source of fat in Mediterranean cuisines, and research now shows us precisely why it is so beneficial. Regular consumption of olive oil as part of a healthy dietary pattern is linked to a significantly lower risk of stroke. What makes this oil so powerful? Its benefits are derived from its unique composition. First, it is incredibly rich in monounsaturated fats, particularly in fatty acid called oleic acid. Our arteries are flexible, smooth pipelines carrying blood to the brain. Over time, a diet high in unhealthy fats can cause these pipelines to become clogged and rigid from the buildup of bad LDL cholesterol in a process called atherosclerosis, a primary driver of ischemic strokes. The oleic acid in olive oil functions like a maintenance crew for your arteries. It helps lower levels of this artery-clogging LDL cholesterol while raising levels of HDL, or good cholesterol, which actively removes cholesterol from the arteries. The benefits do not end there. The extra virgin designation is critical. It signifies the oil is unrefined and cold-pressed, a process that preserves an arsenal of powerful plant compounds called polyphenols. 2 of the most studied polyphenols in olive oil are oleocanthal and oleuropein. These compounds are potent antioxidants and anti-inflammatory agents. Let's clarify these terms. Oxidative stress is a process where unstable molecules called free radicals damage cells, including the delicate cells lining your blood vessels. This damage creates sites where plaque can begin to form. Polyphenols neutralize these free radicals, protecting your blood vessel walls. Simultaneously, they address inflammation. Chronic low-grade inflammation is another key factor in the development of atherosclerosis. The polyphenol oleocanthal has been shown to have anti-inflammatory effects similar to ibuprofen by inhibiting enzymes that fuel the inflammatory process. By reducing both oxidative stress and inflammation, these polyphenols help keep your arteries smooth and clear. Furthermore, some research indicates these compounds help boost the production of nitric oxide, a molecule that helps blood vessels relax and widen, promoting healthier blood flow and lower blood pressure. To gain these benefits, quality and application matter. Always choose extra virgin olive oil, preferably in a dark or opaque bottle to protect it from light. Use it generously as your primary fat. It is perfect for salad dressings, drizzling over roasted vegetables, or mixing into dips. While it is suitable for moderate heat sautéing, avoid using it for high-temperature frying, as extreme heat can degrade some of its beneficial compounds. 2 to 4 tablespoons a day is a sound target as part of a balanced diet. Next on our list at number 2, we turn to the sea for a powerful source of brain-protective nutrients, fatty fish. This includes cold water fish such as salmon, mackerel, herring, sardines, and albacore tuna. The Mediterranean diet recommends enjoying fish at least twice a week, and for good reason. Consistent consumption of these fish is strongly associated with a lower incidence of stroke. The primary beneficial nutrients in fatty fish are omega-3 fatty acids, specifically eicosapentaenoic acid, EPA, and docosahexaenoic acid, DHA. These are not just fats. They are essential building blocks for the brain and play a multifaceted role in protecting the entire cardiovascular system. While some recent studies have shown mixed results regarding omega-3 supplements, the evidence for obtaining these fats from whole fish as part of a healthy diet remains strong. How do these omega-3s work against stroke? They have several distinct mechanisms. First, they have a potent anti-inflammatory effect. As we discussed, chronic inflammation is a silent enemy of our arteries. EPA and DHA help to systematically calm this inflammation within the blood vessels, making them less prone to damage. Second, omega-3s help to improve your lipid profile, primarily by lowering a type of fat in your blood called triglycerides. High triglyceride levels are an independent risk factor for atherosclerosis. Eating fatty fish regularly can significantly lower these levels. Third, and perhaps most critically, omega-3s can reduce the tendency of blood to clot. They have a mild anticoagulant effect by reducing the aggregation of blood cells called platelets. Most ischemic strokes are caused by a blood clot blocking an artery in the brain. By making the blood less likely to form these dangerous clots, EPA and DHA directly reduce the risk of this event. Finally, fatty fish are also a good source of other important nutrients for vascular health, including B vitamins like B6 and B12. These vitamins play a crucial role in regulating levels of an amino acid called homocysteine. High levels of homocysteine are known to damage the lining of arteries and increase the risk of blood clots. B vitamins help to metabolize homocysteine, keeping its levels in a safe range. Incorporating fatty fish into your diet is straightforward. Aim for 2 servings per week. A serving is about 3.5 ounces, or the size of a deck of cards. Grilling, baking, or broiling are the healthiest cooking methods. You can flake cooked salmon into a salad, grill mackerel for dinner, or add sardines to whole wheat toast for a nutrient-dense lunch. By making fatty fish a regular part of your routine, you provide your brain and blood vessels with a premium protective shield. Coming in at number 3 are the small but powerful nuts and seeds. This includes walnuts, almonds, and pistachios, as well as seeds like flax and chia. The landmark pre-dimed study, a large-scale clinical trial, found that a Mediterranean diet supplemented with mixed nuts led to a significantly lower risk of major cardiovascular events, including stroke, when compared to a low-fat diet. This is a direct result of the dense nutritional package these foods deliver. Let us examine the science. Nuts are a complex blend of heart-healthy and brain-protective nutrients. They are an excellent source of unsaturated fats, both monounsaturated and polyunsaturated. Like olive oil, these fats are champions at improving cholesterol levels by helping to lower the harmful LDL cholesterol that damages our arteries. Walnuts are particularly noteworthy because they are one of the richest plant-based sources of the omega-3 fatty acid alpha-linolenic acid, ALA. While the body must convert ALA into the more potent EPA and DHA found in fish, it still provides significant anti-inflammatory benefits on its own. Next is fiber. The soluble fiber in nuts binds to cholesterol in the digestive system and helps remove it from the body before it can be absorbed. Furthermore, fiber slows digestion, which promotes a feeling of fullness and aids in weight management, a key factor in reducing overall cardiovascular risk. Nuts are also packed with antioxidants, most notably vitamin E. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble antioxidant that works within cell membranes and LDL cholesterol particles. Its primary job is to prevent the oxidation of LDL. When LDL cholesterol becomes oxidized, it is much more likely to stick to artery walls and form plaque. By protecting LDL from oxidation, vitamin E helps stop the atherosclerotic process at its source. Furthermore, nuts provide essential minerals that are critical for blood pressure regulation, including magnesium and potassium. Magnesium helps blood vessels relax, which can directly lead to lower blood pressure. It counters the effect of calcium, which causes muscles to contract. By ensuring an adequate supply of magnesium, you help your arteries maintain a relaxed and open state. Finally, nuts contain a variety of polyphenols and other plant sterols. These compounds contribute to the overall antioxidant and anti-inflammatory capacity of the diet, further protecting blood vessels. The key to incorporating them is portion control, as nuts are calorie-dense. A healthy serving is about a small handful, or 1 ounce per day. This is roughly 24 almonds or 12 walnut halves. Choose raw or dry roasted, unsalted varieties to avoid excess sodium. Sprinkle them on your morning oatmeal, toss them into salads, or enjoy them as a standalone snack. A daily handful of nuts delivers a potent, multi-pronged defense for your brain. At number 4, we have one of the most humble yet powerful food groups, legumes. This broad category includes all beans, lentils, chickpeas, and peas. They are a daily staple in many Mediterranean cultures, forming the base of hearty soups, stews, and salads. A high intake of legumes is consistently associated with improved cardiovascular health markers and a reduced risk of cardiovascular disease. Legumes are a nutritional powerhouse, offering a unique combination of nutrients that protect you from stroke. Their most celebrated component is soluble fiber. Soluble fiber acts like a sponge in your digestive tract, soaking up bile acids, which are made from cholesterol. This forces your liver to pull more LDL cholesterol from your blood to make new bile acids, effectively lowering your levels of bad cholesterol. This fiber also slows the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, which helps prevent sharp spikes in blood glucose. Stable blood sugar is crucial for preventing type 2 diabetes, a condition that dramatically increases stroke risk. Next, legumes are an incredible source of plant-based protein. Choosing plant protein over animal protein, especially processed meats high in saturated fat and sodium, has a significant positive impact on cardiovascular health. It allows you to meet your protein needs without the accompanying unhealthy fats. Legumes are also mineral-rich, providing both potassium and magnesium for blood pressure control. Modern diets are often high in sodium, which increases blood pressure. Potassium works as a natural counterbalance to sodium. It helps your body excrete excess sodium and eases tension in the walls of your blood vessels. Magnesium, as we learned, also helps blood vessels to relax. A diet rich in both of these minerals is a cornerstone of the DASH diet, which has proven effects on lowering blood pressure. Finally, legumes are filled with polyphenols, the same anti-inflammatory and antioxidant compounds found in other healthy plant foods. The rich colors of different beans and lentils are a clue to the diverse array of protective compounds they contain. These polyphenols help to reduce the low-grade inflammation that contributes to arterial damage. Bringing more legumes into your diet is both easy and affordable. Aim for at least 3 to 4 servings a week. Add rinsed chickpeas to a salad for a boost of protein and fiber. Make a hearty lentil soup for a nutritious meal. Swap out some of the meat in a chili for black beans or kidney beans. Using canned legumes is a convenient option. Just choose low-sodium versions or rinse them well to wash away excess salt. They are one of the most versatile and effective foods you can eat for a healthier heart and brain. Rounding out our top 5 is a food group synonymous with health, leafy green vegetables. This includes nutritional standouts like spinach, kale, collard greens, Swiss chard, and arugula. The Mediterranean diet is abundant in all kinds of vegetables, but leafy greens deserve a special mention for their concentrated dose of stroke-preventing nutrients. Research shows that consuming at least 1 cup of leafy greens per day can significantly lower blood pressure and reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. One study found that this daily habit was linked to a 17% reduced risk of ischemic stroke. The protective power of leafy greens comes from a potent mix of vitamins, minerals, and compounds. Perhaps their most significant nutrient for stroke prevention is dietary nitrates. When you eat foods like spinach or arugula, your body converts these naturally occurring nitrates into a molecule called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a potent vasodilator, meaning it signals the smooth muscles in your artery walls to relax and widen. This widening of the blood vessels allows blood to flow more freely, which directly lowers blood pressure. High blood pressure is the single greatest modifiable risk factor for stroke, so any dietary strategy that lowers it is incredibly valuable. Leafy greens are also loaded with folate, a B vitamin that is essential for vascular health. As we noted earlier, folate is critical for metabolizing homocysteine. By helping to keep homocysteine levels low, folate protects the delicate lining of your arteries, the endothelium, from damage. They are also one of the best dietary sources of vitamin K. While known for its role in blood clotting, vitamin K is also vital for producing proteins that help prevent calcification of the arteries. Arterial calcification is a process where calcium builds up in the blood vessel walls, making them stiff. This hardening of the arteries contributes to high blood pressure. Vitamin K helps to direct calcium to your bones and keep it out of your arteries. Of course, leafy greens are also packed with antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, as well as our friends potassium and magnesium. This cocktail of nutrients works synergistically. The antioxidants protect the blood vessels from oxidative stress, while the minerals help manage blood pressure. The goal is to make leafy greens a daily habit. The easiest way is to have a large salad as one of your meals. You can also add a handful of spinach to a morning smoothie, sauté kale with garlic and olive oil as a side dish, or use large collard green leaves as a wrap instead of a tortilla. Aim for at least 1 cup raw or a half cup cooked each day to harness the full power of these incredible vegetables. We have now reviewed 5 powerful science-backed food groups that form the core of a stroke prevention diet. The extra virgin olive oil with its artery-cleansing fats and polyphenols, the fatty fish loaded with anti-inflammatory omega-3s, the mighty nuts and seeds packed with fiber and vitamin E, the hearty legumes, brilliant for lowering cholesterol and blood pressure, and the vibrant leafy greens, which boost nitric oxide and protect your vessel walls. The key concept is synergy. While each of these foods is powerful on its own, their true benefit is realized when they are consumed together as part of a consistent dietary pattern. The fiber from the legumes works with the healthy fats from the olive oil. The antioxidants from the greens complement the omega-3s in the fish. It is a team effort, where every player has a critical role in defending your brain. This is not about restriction or deprivation. It is about empowerment. It is about adding an abundance of delicious, satisfying, and life-giving foods to your plate. You have the power to build a more resilient body and a more protected brain, starting with your next meal. The path to reducing your stroke risk is found not in a single pill, but on your plate, filled with the bounty of the Mediterranean.